Look at Mirpur DOS and you see a sprawling residential neighborhood, but map its infrastructure and you find a massive, untapped digital power plant. Across the community, there are 1,332 individual rooftops. Equip each one with a standardized 30-kilowatt system, and collectively, this neighborhood has the potential to produce nearly 40 megawatts of power. That capacity sits in stark contrast to how power is handled right now. To survive load shedding, the neighborhood relies on a fragmented network of local 32 kilovolt-ampere diesel generators. Operating those legacy generators exposes residents to immense financial friction. Diesel fuel sits at a highly volatile 115 BDT per liter, and that doesn't factor in the ongoing monthly maintenance, oil changes, and repair bills. This diagram illustrates the spatial trap driving that friction. As buildings transition from older, shorter structures to modern 9-story complexes, they run into a fractional ownership problem. Ample roof space goes unused, while bulky diesel generators consume valuable ground-level parking spaces below. Between soaring DESCO grid tariffs and increasing vertical density, relying on decentralized diesel has become a financial and spatial dead end for modern building committees. The path forward requires a localized energy services company, or an aggregator. This creates a centralized management layer that completely bypasses the complexities of negotiating flat by flat. This graphic details how the aggregator model eliminates the common disputes of multi-owner solar. By establishing professional layers like building energy management system auditing and dedicated escrow maintenance, it engineers fractional disputes out of existence. The core exchange is straightforward. A building committee signs over its long-term rooftop rights. In return, the aggregator installs and operates a fully managed, risk-free virtual power plant. For residents, the decision is no longer a debate over the feasibility of solar. It is simply a matter of reviewing 5 distinct operational packages to decide exactly how much legacy infrastructure they want to trade for automated savings. Before diving into specific tiers, any building accepting packages 2 through 5 receives an immediate baseline incentive, a 5% rebate applied directly to their monthly DESCO electricity bill. Operationally, these packages automate the power changeover. When load shedding occurs, the system switches instantly, requiring zero manual intervention to keep the lights on. This matrix breaks down the options. On the far left is Package 1, Deferred Participation. The building keeps its current diesel setup, meaning no upgrades are made, and residents absorb all future diesel price and tariff hikes themselves. Moving to Package 2, we have the harvesting option. Here, the aggregator installs a new solar array on the roof, but the building chooses to retain its legacy diesel generator for backup. The benefit here is immediate discount access. Residents get daytime power at a reduced rate while keeping the physical backup system they are already familiar with. The trade-off is that the building still has to pay for the diesel fuel. They still pay the monthly maintenance fees, and they continue to endure the localized noise and exhaust pollution every time the power cuts. Package 2 offers a safe, low-commitment entry point. However, it leaves the heaviest financial and environmental burdens of the diesel era entirely intact. Packages 3 and 4 represent the tipping point. In these tiers, as shown here in the matrix, the building committee officially sells its legacy diesel generator directly to the aggregator. That sale generates an immediate financial injection, allowing the building to recover approximately 300,000 taka in capital per unit. Removing the physical generator reclaims ground-level space for extra car parking and permanently silences the noise and particulate pollution in the courtyard. To replace the diesel, the aggregator assumes the financial loan risk to install localized lithium iron phosphate battery storage. This provides free, silent blackout power directly to the yellow line. For billing, Package 3 residents receive power during the day at a heavily discounted DESCO buy rate of 8.6 taka per kilowatt-hour. Looking at the premium matrix, Package 4 pushes this further. It upgrades the resident daytime tariff to provide 100% free power for household use on the yellow line. It is important to note the technical limitation for both Packages 3 and 4. Heavy-duty appliances like air conditioners and microwaves will remain connected to the main grid and draw power accordingly during the day. By treating in an aging, depreciating generator, buildings instantly inject capital into their reserves, while permanently severing their exposure to volatile fuel markets. Finally, we reach Package 5, the full buyback. This is the ultimate comprehensive ESCO model, designed for maximum integration. The distinct hardware advantage here is scale. Package 5 increases the localized battery storage capacity to 1.5 times the load of the old legacy diesel generator. For residents, this expanded storage means heavy-duty appliances like AC units can actually run during load shedding until the battery is depleted. To mimic that unconstrained grid experience, the aggregator assumes maximum control over the building's energy ecosystem, retaining all DESCO credits and the payments for solar DC used for local EV charging. Package 5 completely removes energy management from the building's operational burdens. It is designed for committees prioritizing a seamless, uncompromised resident experience. Choosing a package is not a technical quiz. It is a direct reflection of a building committee's primary operational pain points. If residents demand physical backup, Package 2 is your starting point. To eliminate maintenance bills and noise while reclaiming capital, choose Packages 3 or 4. For a completely hands-off experience where heavy appliances survive blackouts, Package 5 is required. There is no single correct package. There is only the precise level of digital transition your specific residents are comfortable adopting today. Deployment begins with community alignment, securing the foundational 20-year framework agreement between the Porishad, building committees, and aggregator. Next, zonal technical audits assess structural shading and size arrays strictly to the building's 100% sanctioned load. Finally, we reach commissioning. Front-of-the-meter arrays are activated. The central IT platform synchronizes with DESCO billing, and automated Bcash and Nugget credit payouts commence. Zooming out, this local upgrade has a macro impact. By executing these packages, Mirpur DOHS will actively wheel surplus power to localized EV fast-charging hubs, collectively contributing around 5 megawatts of electricity directly to the national grid. This master plan provides the actionable blueprint to transform an entire urban enclave into a silent, self-sustaining virtual utility.